soon. Some mines being put down by Casey outside of Leta's base, so he's going to contain him a bit, but that's not going to make a big deal when he's got dropships and the wraiths. Actually, dropship singular, and there goes one tank. Leta's just microing beautifully with his dropship, picking up the tanks and dropping them. And I don't see that Casey has much of a chance here. This is a fun build that we're seeing from Leta. This one starport dropship into the Wraith with Cloak. Casey does have, Casey does have the Academy and at least one comsat. Probably doesn't have the second command center down or a comsat yet. And he's got the armory, so he should be able to build some Goliaths here. No, still not down. He's still waiting on that, and I think this is just a lack of multitasking on his side. Look how few SCVs. He's got like 6 SCVs left. Oh my goodness. But there's the Goliath, the first Goliath. The Wraiths do have Cloak, and they're still able to do damage, but there should be a comsat ready, so yep, there it is. And so that should at least drive these Wraiths off for the moment. But still, Casey's economy is pretty much non-existent at the moment. And Leta's probably getting his second command center up right now, so Leta's build definitely worked out for him. And yeah, I think it's just a lack of multitasking. With those units, he could totally deal with those mines. Just move up the tank a little bit. You've got plenty of vultures around to shoot those mines. But he's not doing it. And Leta moving out against the mines, he needs to be really careful here. Unfortunately, Casey didn't put... Oh, wow. That was hardcore. Leta just using his dropship micro to deal with those... Oh! And one mine lands there. And they get one tank. Good job by Casey pushing in, trying to do whatever he can here to lower that tank number, because obviously that's going to be what's going to really finish him. Is Leta's probably going to roll in with a huge number of tanks that Casey's not going to be able to match, and that will be when he loses, if he doesn't lose just to the Wraith at this point early on. Still hasn't landed that command center, and I'm not sure if he's just trying to save up enough comsat that he still has another scan after he does it. I'm not sure what the deal is, but he really needed to get that down like 3 minutes ago if he was going to have any chance of this game. And Leta's just putting up a bunch of factories. 3 more factories, and he's just going to pump, and it's not going to be good. Here come the raids again. The command center is finally landed, but of course he doesn't have enough economy to even... enough SCVs to even get this rolling, really. And there's like no point in transferring SCVs over because he doesn't even have full saturation at his main. Doesn't even have one SCV per patch in his main. So, oh, he does now. Okay, he's done a good job at least of keeping that up. He also maybe should have considered landing that natural command center back in his main base just to build SCVs when this was all happening, because he could certainly have used the extra SCV numbers. So Casey's making a valiant effort, building up his economy again, but it's not going to work. I mean, nice try, but you just don't have a chance. And he has to build Goliaths now. He's built 4 Goliaths, and against just 2 Wraiths, that's not really that worthwhile. I think he assumes that there are more Wraiths being built, and just trying to play it on the safe side. But now, when you're building Goliaths and your opponent's got tanks, that is not good. I mean, it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors and TVT. Tank beats Goliath, Goliath beats Wraith, Wraith beats Tank, and so Leta kind of faked Tank, or faked Wraith, and then forces his opponent to go Goliath, and then just went Tank to counter, and he's gonna do awesome here. 2 tanks against 4 with the vultures and mines all over the place. Just GG, Casey. He's in a world of hurt, and the raids are inside, cloaked, picking on his mineral line. The command center's gonna go down. Poor Casey. Kind of feel sorry for the guy. He used to be pretty good, but doesn't really have the edge. And obviously, being on Ace, you don't get that much practice. Pulling off the SCVs, gonna lose every single one before he GG's. And the vultures being dropped in. Just, yep. Any second now, Casey. Any second. No, seriously. Okay, there we go. GG! Alright, maybe I'll get game 2 in before I go back to work here.
그리고 최근에 테란전 분위기가 확실히 좋다 보니까 빌드 자체도 굉장히 참신하고요. 그리고 상대방 이런 빌드 자체도 상대방이 어느 정도 받쳐줘야 이렇게 성공하는 것이거든요. 한동훈 선수는 정말 모니터를 잘한 것 같아요. 신상문 선수가요.
그러게요. 아무리 공군 에이스가 최근에 뭐 연패를 하고 있다고 하더라도 신상문 입장에서는 호랑이가 토끼를 잡을 때도 최선을 다한다고 하잖아요. 신상문 선수는 모든 걸 다 걸고 열심히 준비했어요.